So they had the role of partnering with Aaron and helping with the sacrifices and offerings, keeping the articles of worship, and helping teach the people God's desire for their holy living from the law given at Mount Sinai. So this was the role of the priests who served Aaron. So you have Aaron, and then the next step down, you have the priests, and then you had the Levites. The Levites, who did not act as priests, partnered with the priests to help them with the building and dismantling of the tabernacle, helping keep the articles of the tabernacle clean, and also helping teach the people and to keep them in the right relationship with God based on the law given at Mount Sinai. This is why the book of Leviticus is called Leviticus. It's the book given to the Levites. It was given to the priests. So what you see in Exodus, God gives certain commands to the people that they'll understand. And basically, we can look at that as the 10 Commandments. God gives all the people, right, the 10 Commandments. This is what you all, as a body as before me, need to know for your holy living. But God also, knowing that we as humans will try to find any loophole that we can, then to the priests, he gives what covers any loophole that we could possibly try to find. And that's why the book of Leviticus is so filled with laws. So there are 300, and I believe the number is 316 laws in Leviticus. So the 10 of Leviticus are expanded into 316, right? So those 316 laws you can actually find connected within the 10 Commandments, right? Even some of the ones that we call just like moral or cleanliness is in there concerning how we treat our neighbor, right? Because if you're stinky and not clean, that's going to affect your neighbor, right? If you have mold or whatever, it's going to affect your neighbor. How you treat the things around you is, right? So it's all these things are connected within. And the greater idea is that then he also gives them 2 laws. And he says, love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. And so loving the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, right, consists of the first of the 10 Commandments that deal with how we deal with God. And then loving our neighbor as ourselves deal with the remainder of those 10 Commandments with how we deal with our neighbors. So the 2 expand into the 10, and the 10 expand into the 316. And those 316 is what was given to the Levites and to the priests because it was their role and their job to keep everybody else in line understanding what God actually wanted, right? So you couldn't just come, well, I didn't really break, one of the, those 10 commandments, and then I'll say, well, let's go deeper, right?